Light is the legacy of our bonds. It will be passed down, shining ever brightly.
Where our hearts are gently led. Hearts are gently led.
Okay, let's go.
Transcends the light. Sever.
Where our hearts are gently led.
Lagi ngapain, Bang?
Halo guys.
Skip teman-teman. Ke tempat mayat tadi ditemukan. Ternyata dia asonis. Karena bukan supersus, kita tidak bisa ambil skillnya.
Halo guys.
Kuning impostor sepertinya. Tidak ada joker dan engineer.
Okay, let's go.
Food kuning adalah impostor. Aku melihat kuning masuk van.
Pulang saya. Mama gigit nih. Au.
Wah, ada bekas mayat supersus botak. Bekas mayat, supersus botak lagi. Ini yang tadi bekas mayat arsonis.
Gently led.
Tetap tidak bisa ambil skill kecuali supersus.
Oasis waiting for where our hearts are gently led.
Wah, ini bola cahaya. Mayat impostor tadi, ternyata dia ninja.
Oasis waiting for where our hearts are gently led.
Ada mayat di perkebunan ya? Apakah perannya?
Oasis waiting far ahead where our hearts are gently led.
Ada dokter, skip saja, teman-teman.
The sun begins to rise, love reflected in your eyes. Oasis waiting far ahead where our hearts are gently led. The sun begins to rise, love reflected in your eyes. Oasis waiting far ahead where our hearts are gently led.
Gas kita ke tempat mayat di perkebunan.
Halo guys.
The sun begins to rise, love reflected in your eyes. Waiting far ahead.
Wah, mantap dia dokter, ternyata kita dapat skill dokter ini.
The sun begins to rise, love reflected in your eyes. Oasis waiting far ahead where our hearts are gently led. The sun begins to rise, love in your eyes. Oasis waiting
Ada yang mati.
where our hearts are gently led.
Apakah dia magang?
The sun begins to rise, love reflected in your eyes. Oasis waiting far where our hearts are gently led. The sun reflected in your eyes. Oasis waiting far ahead where our hearts are gently led.
Ada yang mati.
The sun begins to rise. Oasis waiting far ahead where our hearts are gently led. hearts are gently led.
Hijau, siapa yang kill kamu?
Golden sun begins to rise.
Putih kah?
Putih, pot putih. Tadi aku dibunuh putih dan dihidupnya.
Hearts are gently led.
Vote putih.
Putih. Tadi aku dihidupkan sama coklat.
Golden sun begins to rise. Love reflected in your eyes. Places waiting far ahead, where our hearts are gently led. Golden sun begins to rise. Love reflected in your eyes.
Pulang saya.
Waiting far ahead, where our hearts
Mama gigit nih. Au.
Keringat. Keringetan. Keringetan lah.
Places waiting far ahead,
Berapa?
hearts are gently led.
As long as we don't give up, defeat is impossible.
Love